Hello, hello. Welcome to Can I Harass You for a Second? I'm confused, angry, and scared. My name is Calvin.
That's the normal thing? My name is Corin.
We don't have any issues so far. Anyways,
Yay!
Cory. After upgrades and multiple rounds of I'm terrible with many things, we have gotten to somewhat of a standstill with my computer. It's doing the things it needs to do, and it needs to be upgraded. It does not need to be upgraded immediately, but it does need to be upgraded. So pods are still coming out. We will be doing a rebrand. So if you've been listening diligently to Can I Harass You for a Second, it will be changing names. Same do, different do. We don't know what it is yet. And I know that sounds silly, but I don't give a fuck. And I'll fight you.
I mean, is it silly to not know?
Yeah, because I feel like it should have some sort of like passion behind it, and now that I have to change the name, there's no passion behind it.
Well, that's not necessarily true. You just gotta... That's why we don't know. Because if we did know and there was no passion there, then it wouldn't be worth it.
I'll name it Juicy Catfoot Beer Cap. Boom, there we go.
Did you just Kaiser Soze the podcast?
Which is usually what I end up doing for everything. I can't actually freestyle. I'm not a rapper. I just Kaiser Soze everything. Haven't even seen the movie.
Nor have I. We need to fix that at some point.
What movie is it?
I don't remember.
All right.
I used to know.
Kaiser Soze. It is...
Roger Verbal Kint.
The Usual Suspects.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And also, spoiler alert, Kaiser Soze is Kevin Spacey, so...
Dun, dun, dun.
They made a joke about it in Scrubs or House or something. I don't know. One of the medical shows made a joke about how Kaiser Soze is Kevin Spacey.
Shows.
One of them doctoring shows.
I have a feeling it was probably all of them, except for ER.
No, they'd shoehorned in there.
Yeah, they'd have an episode where it was Kevin Spacey.
What did your what medical show did your mom watch?
ER. She liked the handsome old guy with the beard.
ER, then Grey's, I don't know if my mom kept up on Grey's.
I feel like we've all had a Grey's Anatomy stage.
No, I've never watched an episode of Grey's Anatomy. I've had girlfriends that have watched the show. I've never watched Grey's Anatomy.
It's prime schlock, okay?
But, like, is it schlock? The relationship, like, you're my person. Like, literally, like, that's,
it's schlock. Let's be honest. There have been multiple characters who died and came back. It's a soap opera. It's schlock.
But it's not a soap opera.
No, it's a soap opera.
No, but I feel like soap opera is...
It's a high-quality soap opera, Cal. It's high-quality schlock, but it's still schlock.
All right. I don't know. I don't think that... Even with the disrespect that I have for many, many different programs.
Well, look, it's not as powerfully schlock as the time that I got lost flipping through the channels back when cable was a thing, and ended up on the Vietnamese soap opera channel. It is still real, but it's less real now because everyone uses other things. It's desperate now.
Do you know how much an NFL fucking ticket is? Like the software where you can watch all the games.
Oh, horrendously expensive.
It's like a G.
$600.
It's a G, bro. 600 is just your games.
Exactly.
600 is just like your Seattle games.
Cable's in the era, you know, the young promising actress who falls away.
I don't know where you're going with this. No.
And starts working at the strip club. That's where Cable's at right now. That's what's going on with Cable.
How?
What do you mean?
Figure out your metaphor, dipshit.
I ain't mixing
Elaborate on this one.
Well, why do you think that she's trying to upcharge you? She's trying to get you to go for the private dance, huh?
Yeah, but
look, no, come to the VIP room. I'll show you football.
No, but that's not Cable. That's just like...
It's DirecTV. Specifically DirecTV.
No, I thought it was through... You can get it through, like, the Hulu and stuff, I thought.
No. Well, maybe through Hulu, but that's a service from DirecTV.
Oh, it's a DirecTV service, though?
Yeah, that's the football ticket.
People are still using the... You see them on, like... the high rise, the high rise apartments when you're driving by going to SeaTac.
Yeah.
There's an entire complex where they're just like, I don't know, make a decision, and just this entire west wall, I don't know cardinal directions. This entire wall as you're driving by is just like fucking satellite, and a crow or like one bad fucking day of like what is it, like one bad day of weather or something? It just fucks you.
Yeah, it's just extra cloudy.
Yeah, like good luck getting cable that day, which I think.
God forbid there's a lightning storm.
What did you grow up with? Did you have TV? Did you have cable or did you have satellite?
I was a cable kid, yeah, for sure. I mean, to be fair, when I was real little, it was all the antenna shit, but...
Well, yeah, but you were poor.
Yes. But we had antennas, and we had one of those... We had a fucking tube TV that had the rotating dials on the front.
Yeah, you were super poor.
The biggest channel was 30.
How was the biggest channel?
It was the largest number, Cal.
So
it was a big problem.
What the hell is that on the bottom?
What did you do?
Something's on the bottom, and I don't know what it is.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't want to goopify it in case I go and just
Right. Mm-hmm. Nothing quite like that throw up moment.
So I don't know. We've had a temperamental month, I'm gonna say.
That is accurate.
It's been a lot. We did end up losing a cat. That was a little bit of a bummer. It was on Christmas Eve, which is just rude. I think that's just rude. You guys had some deaths. Like, how have you been dealing with this compared to how your old self would have dealt with it? I think is what I'd really like to look at,
I mean, are we not just the continuation?
I like to think we're putting more effort into things than we normally would have.
Well, I suppose what I'm saying is that it's just the same things, but with iteration, right? Like we've had the experience, and so we build on that. It's not, you don't lose anything. You're not suddenly, you haven't become a different person. You continue, and in continuing, you snowball.
I feel like I haven't, as the kids would say, crashed out.
Yeah.
I know that the sign of any sort of weakness, I usually just end up drinking myself deeply into a bottle. I like the metaphor of drinking yourself into a bottle because I just kind of imagine you curled up in there all snug like a bug in a rug, a little bit of vodka lapping like a shoreline against your pants.
Yeah, it's like the desert island, but there's just a very small desert island in the bottom of the bottle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
And it's, I know I look baked. I'm looking at myself. I'm like, God damn, this guy. Smoking better weed. I'm not doing the taking care of myself thing. I'm still drinking water, which reminds me I should have got my water bottle. But still, drinking my water. I'm doing 3 or 4 hydro flasks a day. That sounds like a drug. Every time I say hydro flask, I feel like it's like a... Oh, yeah, I flashed up today, bro. Let's go. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or I'm one of those douchebags that, like, it's like a super water that's like $7 for, like, a little pouch or something. You know what I mean?
God, you're just out here drinking heavy water.
Ugh, no, that shit's gross.
You somehow got the deuterium plug somehow.
Have you ever had thick water?
Oh, God, I'm not even talking about thick water, but, ugh. I don't like thick water.
Yeah, thick water is disgusting.
That's extremely uncomfortable.
But I don't know. I did want to say that I am proud of us. It is something that I wasn't really talking about. You know what I mean? I wasn't like... I told the people that I needed to tell.
Yeah.
And then I've kind of just been doing my own thing. And it's tough. Hobbs has been dealing with it, but it's... I don't know. I'm proud of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm proud of you, too.
It's been tough.
It has. But, we keep going.
Yeah, especially with an animal, like I know that they weren't going to live for 60 years. And if they did, they'd be angry.
I mean, we didn't get a parrot,
Yeah. I was supposed to inherit that parrot. Xena ate the bird.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, no, Xena Warrior Puppy ate that bird. I was like, holy shit, dude.
How does that even happen? She
They-
grew up with a parrot.
She grew up with the parrot. It would ride around on her. I don't know. She was just probably yapping and
I guess so.
agitated her, and Xena snapped or something. Which is just...
Yeah, that's Jesus.
I had that bird, or my dad and my stepmom, they bought an African gray parrot, and it talked. Not quite like Alex, because it wasn't like 25 years old, but Alex is an African gray parrot. Check it out on the Google. But Sushi, our African gray, would like hang out with me, you know, like climb from her perch, and then like climb on one of the doors for the computer desk that I would sit at my dad's, and then she'd climb onto my shoulder. Cool, you know? But one day she climbed onto my shoulder and she goes, Calvin. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yes? Can I help you?
Calvin Water? You want me to get you water?
Not a nod, just a forward thrust.
Like okay, can you get off me so I can get you water? Okay. Fucking gets off, standing by the water. I'm like, I'm gonna go get you water real quick. And then I brought the water, you know, she was drinking her water and she goes, thank you. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
I think I just had a conversation with a bird.
Well, it was just one of those things, like, it wasn't like... The bird was fully aware.
Yeah.
Like, the bird was, like, fully aware of who I was.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, the bird kind of liked me, didn't really fuck with me, but, like, I was there, like, you know, I was there every Wednesday and every other weekend, so it was like, whatever, you know?
It definitely knew who you were, you know? Like...
It dealt with me well, you know? But, yeah, no, Calvin, water? I was like, what the fuck?
Yep. Birds are one of the coolest, most terrifying pets that you can have. Like the intelligent birds, the larger parrots especially. But like, you know, it speaks a little bit of English and it's an alien.
Well, even
it does
there,
not have
like Tracy Morgan, Tracy
Mm-hmm.
Morgan in fucking 30 Rock is like, I think it's weird we eat birds. And, you know, that quote resonates with me a lot. I eat, most of my diet is chicken, you know that.
Yeah.
Most of my diet consists of chicken. Even when I order things from restaurants, it's usually got chicken in it. It drives me insane. I would eat more steak if I felt like I was like a warrior. You know what I mean? But
I mean, okay, I'm here for that, I guess.
I feel like I need to feel like I'm a war.
God. That one fucking commercial with the, you know what makes belts great? Real cow leather. Bang!
Oh, yeah. What
How
is the
you make a
company for
commercial?
that?
I don't, something belt. Groove belt, maybe?
Groove Belt commercial.
Shooting cow, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's
all right. We're just going to start with this. So Cory finds a lot of fun commercials because Cory has the same problem that I do when it comes to.
Did you know cows kill?
I'm not ready for whatever's about to happen. I don't know what this commercial is, but Cory finds a lot of interesting things because, like me, he doesn't care what he Googles in his algorithm. He just lets it, you know, he lets it happen. And he also, especially his YouTube, is products that he is being instructed to buy, as he should, but it's very, very on the nose sometimes with Cory. Except this, while Cory could use a pair of suspenders, nice belt, this is not the correct advertising. And I don't even know what this commercial is going to do, but I'm not prepared for it.
well, because this isn't even the one that I've seen. So
Nope.
we're in uncharted territory.
We are in uncharted territory.
22 people a year. We did something about it. This is the Groove Belt Max level.
That's it. We're not even going to show you the rest of the commercial because the other YouTube one was like, how do you make good belt? Good leather. And off screen just has a fucking fucking
Yeah, just
pistol
bang.
and bang, and you see a blood spatter. It's obviously fake, but he just like fires off screen, bang, and you're like, what the fuck just happened?
Was this the correct way to advertise this? I don't know.
I mean,
Hey,
it's,
you know what makes stuff great? Murder.
it's definitely not like the nicest approach. I think PETA's probably
It's aimed at the right wing. That's the whole idea, is that it's aimed at the gun friendly. Yeah, fuck them cuckocrats or whatever they call Democrats.
Cuckocrats
Excuse
sounds
me.
like a very complicated way to live your life.
It really does, doesn't it?
Uh,
Republican?
Republican. And Democrat, am I right?
Yes, there we go. Oh no. That's an interesting BDSM club right there.
So I thought of this the other day, and it made me giggle. Reload new version. Is this the one I'm looking for? No, of course it's not. Anyways, Cory, D&D situation. You come to a door.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, I start to wipe off the door
Why?
because I just came to the door.
Oh, dude, that was actually there's a news story. I was listening to a pod today. There's a news story. Apparently it's fake. Maybe it's fake, but they came up to their door and there was a large puddle of semen.
Ugh.
Like far too much semen on like their door handle or something.
Oh god.
Everyone says it's fake or it's real. Who
I mean,
cares?
any amount of semen is too much semen on
They
your door.
they were googling puddles of semen, and I feel like I don't need to Google that for us.
No, I feel like that's going to end up with a very interesting.
Yeah, I don't need that in the world.
You have sensors turned off, don't you? Like,
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's pretty fucking bad. No, but
like Kaiser blur everything. The whole page, please.
no, I don't want to. I don't want to see it. You know what I mean?
Oh Lord.
So
I just.
go.
It's just not what you want to come home to. That's all. Like, you're not even there. Like, that's one thing. Like, oh, the object of my affection is inside the house. No. This person's just got a door fetish.
I enjoy a good door. Like,
But are you domosexual?
yeah, am I? Yeah, domicile. No, domicile is the house. It'd be house sexual.
Yeah.
So like, and trexual.
Entrexual. There's a oh god. Vestibexual something vestibule. I don't know. It's something.
I
in there.
thought vestibule was a.
Oh no, you're right. That's like a place where you keep something. That's like
A chamber or channel?
an antechamber,
An
hall or lobby
antechamber.
next to the outer door of a building. Okay, I was close.
I thought it was
Vestibule
like a
is the
trunk.
entrance.
I'm
I think-
stupid. That doesn't matter.
This is how we learn.
It doesn't fucking matter. I was remembering something the other day that I wanted to reminisce with you and see if you remembered it. We've talked about it
Okay.
before. I talked to Olivia about it a little bit. I don't know what the fucking episode it was. Who cares? You remember on my birthday where there was those, like, we were spinning fire poi. It was my 18th birthday. We were on Moonlight Beach with Olivia, and we looked out over the, like, water.
Oh yeah, we talked about this recently with the lights
Yeah.
and the yeah.
With all the, like, drone stuff happening and, everything else, like, what the fuck were those?
I don't have an explanation for them. We were very near Camp Pendleton, and there's a lot of like secret flight testing stuff happening.
Yeah,
at
but
Camp
this
Pendleton.
was, like,
But that was not that. That's not what that was. Because like
that was
we
a
saw
different,
some of the
that was a
secret flight
different
testing
time.
stuff.
Yeah, that was a different time. That may not have been a UFO. That may have just been, like,
It was a UFO, Cal. We didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I guess.
That is what that was. Whether it was an alien in spacecraft or not, that's up for debate. But it was definitely a UFO. But no, that was because it. Fuck. was it figures? Were we seeing like things on a stage?
Yeah,
I remember there being like a woman, and she was like made of light, and there was some other things going on.
So it looked like a stage, like you said, and there was like just lights making this path, and we were kind of looking at it, and it was just like, well, that's interesting. We saw a boat off in the distance, and this wasn't like, oh, I saw a couple reflections. No, this was like,
well, no, because we lived on a beach for our whole lives up to that point.
Yeah.
Like, you get used to some of the mirages and, like, illusory effects that the atmosphere can have over the ocean.
Yeah.
And, like, you know what a boat looks like. You know what an oil liner looks like. What one of the offshore mining platforms looks like. You know, this was not those things.
But it was,
this was
like,
very specifically.
It was
like
lights, a stage with, it had like a street lamp.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And there was
like a street lamp over a flat surface with it very far away over the ocean.
But not far enough where there isn't a platform.
Right. Well, and we knew there wasn't a platform because this was the beach that we went to every single goddamn day.
Yeah.
You know?
Because we would have seen this, hopefully.
And it would have still been there later at
during
some point,
the day,
hopefully.
Yeah.
Or other nights that we were at the beach.
Yeah. And it just was like you said, there was like a light looked like a woman and her child.
Mm-hmm.
And another person, you know, whether it was heavily influenced. We weren't, I think this was before we started smoking weed.
Pretty sure that was before we started smoking weed.
Yeah.
Because I got you after your 18th birthday.
Yeah. So, yeah, no. Yeah, this was before we started smoking weed, so we're sober.
Yeah. It was a weird fucking experience, Cal, I tell you what.
God, but, yeah, just watching this happen, and the only thing I can, like, really place it to, like, not place it. The only thing I can, like, relate it to is if you've seen the train scene from Spirited Away, and the train's just going through and it stops, and the people get on from the platforms, or they get off at their platforms. You know, it's a big metaphor for, you know, moving on in the spirit world.
The cycle of mortality.
And also the Japanese, the Boilerman was talking about, used to go both ways, now it only goes one way. Talking about how people used to traverse back and forth between the realms, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or
in the mythical era when it was
veil
much
was
easier
thinner, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When it was much easier to make that trip both ways, as opposed to now you got to go the other way on foot, if at all.
Yeah. Fucking love that movie. But that was kind of what it was. We hadn't watched the movie recently. The only thing that we know is that I finished my Firepoise set, and we're sitting there looking out over the water, and this happened. And I'm never quite sure what that is or where that comes from. Like what spawned it, but it was something I can't explain. And I
have a distinct memory of us looking at each other immediately after or while that was happening and going, well, this is going to be very hard to explain later.
It was something that just changed. It changed me, you know what I mean? It was beautiful. I witnessed something beautiful. I've been thinking about it a lot. I wrote it down again, even if we've talked about it, I wrote it down again because I was like, this is something that needs to be discussed.
Well, you're dwelling on it. There's a reason why that sticks out in your memory, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a beautiful, bizarre experience.
You want to know something else bizarre?
Yeah.
I've been eating pomegranates wrong my entire life.
How have you been eating pomegranates, Kel?
All right. You know the scene in Monty Python and the Holy Grail where there's the guy eating the thing, protecting the wedding, and then it shows Lancelot, and it's just the guy like munching down and spitting out shit. So
I always wondered what the hell he was supposed to be eating anyway.
It's a pomegranate, and he's spitting out the rind.
Okay.
I thought you spit out the seeds and ate the rind.
So were you trying to eat around the seeds?
I would spit out the seeds into like a bowl, kind of like how I separate my Chex Mix pretzels so that I don't have to eat them.
Yeah.
You know, like
Well, but so hold on. Were you just taking bites out of the pomegranate?
no,
Crunch?
I would like cut it in half
Okay.
and then kind of like dig out the seeds, trying to
And
keep
then-
like the rind.
Did you like how it tasted?
No, it tasted terrible. I have no idea why people like pomegranates so much. It's fucking disgusting. Drove me nuts. Drove me fucking insane. Same thing with grapefruit. Like, I thought you were just supposed to like eat the rind. I thought it was a rind situation.
There's so much rind on a grapefruit. Too.
Yeah, that's why I never ate them. They were fucking.
I mean, there's so much rind on a fucking pomegranate, mind you. But like,
pomegranate is like 90% rind.
yeah,
There's like 10 seeds in a pomegranate. There's probably more.
That's more than that, but it's still there's a significant rind situation going on there.
Told my coworker that, and he almost said he didn't know what to say to me.
It's like chewing on a Mr. Clean magic eraser.
Yeah, it was never something that I enjoyed, and I always wondered why people like pomegranates so much. It irritated me. It made me upset.
Yeah, that's fair. I can understand that. That sounds like a very upsetting experience. I don't know that I would have enjoyed that myself.
Well, because like a mixture of like my violent confidence, like misplaced confidence, and like the fact that I learned something and that I don't fact check it. I just think it exists. I thought Elton John bought Chick-fil-A to like, haha, take that, gay haters. I don't know who told me that, but
I wish. I feel like that was someone who said that they wished that Elton John bought Chick-fil-A and you misheard them.
no,
I can see that.
I don't feel like, no.
It would be excellent if he had. I'd be very here for that. That would make Chick-fil-A a lot more attractive.
It would make it a lot more. Wouldn't it be more fun?
A lot more fun, absolutely. Oh, and they could do all the Elton John music. They could modify Piano Man so it's like Chicken Man or something. I don't know.
Keep going, Cory. Give me 3 more. Give me 3 more.
No, I think that's the limit. That's all I got.
Yellow Fried Chicken Road.
Yeah,
That's a bad one.
yeah. I can see that.
Oh my God, I know so many.
Yeah, that's the problem. But
Chicken.
now you put yourself on the spot.
Chicken Dial Rock.
Saturday night's all right for chicken.
Hold Me Closer. Tiny Chicken.
Ooh, oh yeah.
Tiny Chicken. Just called Tiny Chicken.
Oh, that could be in an advertisement for like nuggets or something. Like, right? Doesn't
Hold
that
me
work?
closer, tiny chicken nuggets. Count the sauces in the bag. Hey, you cheeky motherfucker, don't smile at me. You ripped me off of sauces. Hold me closer, tiny chicken. I got 20 nuggets. You give me a sauce. Get the fuck out of here. What are we doing?
Such bullshit.
No, I'm not even a sauce stickler. You know me. I need 1 ranch. I can usually.
Yeah,
2 is nice.
You make a sauce.
I'm
you make
a
a sauce stretch.
I'm
but,
a
like,
1.5 sauce kind of guy as far as
What's
the
with all these
standard
restaurants?
sauce.
What's with all these restaurants being so stingy with the fucking like? Come on, I got 40 nuggets. Can I have more than 4 sauce cups, please? Can we at least do 5?
Although the way you eat salsa on a burrito is ridiculous. I get 5.
The way I eat sauce with my chicken nuggets is ridiculous, but that's me. I understand that that's ridiculous.
I get
but
5 of them, and I use 1. Actually, yesterday I used all the green and all of a red because the red sauce from California Burrito Shop is really good. It's
It is
not. It's not like It's not it's not Rico sauce. It's never gonna be Rico's. The Rico sauce is the best sauce in the goddamn world. Mexico Viejo is a close third, with a mystery in between where I believe that it's in. You know those chicharrones we had with that like mystery salsa that just hurt? That's a close second. I think that was very good. That's the one. Oh, the chicharrones.
Very here for that.
Well, it was just a whole tray of like, I don't know what any of this is, Cory. And we got it every single day.
I'm surprised that I didn't get like massive stomach problems from that. But that was one of the best bits of food I've ever had.
Those tacos. $5 get you like 15 of them. It was insane.
Gotta love the street vendor in Mexico.
Oh my god. And El Trailero, the other joint that we went to, the little fucking joint off the, I don't know, that whole, we stayed, that was the, you stayed with me at the like drug fortress, right?
Yeah, that was the drug fortress.
With the fucking orgy shower?
Yeah, with the orgy shower.
Oh my god, the orgy shower.
The shower, it had like 12 different shower heads. It was a room. It was just a room with drains in the floor.
No, but for real, it had 3 sitting areas, 3 different shower areas, and a random like bench away from the water for activities.
Yeah.
Dude, it was the size of like Zach's fucking apartment in Seattle when he had that little micro.
Oh god, yeah, with the studio, yeah. Easily the size of that. Maybe
it
bigger.
was the size of that. Like it was a micro studio worth of space in a shower.
If I'm being honest, it was pretty much at least the size of our living room.
Probably the size of our living room currently. Yes.
Yeah. Complete with weird corner for the front door, but there was no door.
Yeah. How did we get here? Chicharrones.
The chicharrones, yeah. But that was a hell of a shower, man. Like,
God, nothing like it. You're never going to experience anything like that. And that's not like boo-hoo. It's one of those like, well, that was cool. That was fucking dope.
That was an excellent experience, and I'll never be able to afford it ever again.
Yeah, right? I feel like I squandered so many of those Mexico trips. I would kill to go to Mexico right now.
I feel that.
Although every time I smoke cigarettes in Mexico, the packs have the lungs and the heart on them, where it's like, hey, by the way, if you smoke, you'll fucking die. And I'm like, all right, well.
Well, because you needed the reminder, you know.
I haven't had a cigarette in 2 days.
Good.
I was lazy. I could have left early today, but I was like, fuck it. And then I didn't make it, and then I vaped. And then at break, I was like, oh, I'll go at lunch. And then at lunch, I'm like, it's cold. And then at second break, I was like, whatever. And then I got home and I was like, I don't have any cigarettes. All right, whatever. And I feel like that's just going to be the cycle. You know?
It kind of works when it's a destructive cycle with this. Well, you see what I'm saying? Like it's a negative cycle. It's a
negative
de-enforcement. De-enforcement cycle, right? We're not in a downward spiral. We're in the, but maybe it's not worth it today. Yeah, maybe it's not worth it tomorrow. You know, like maybe it's just not worth it.
Well, even there, like I was like for the other than having to buy a new tank and stuff for my vape, which I'm very glad I did. For my weed, I've just kind of been like, I could probably pinch another fucking day out of this. Or like sometimes I'm like, I'm just gonna go to bed. Like, yeah, yes, I could sesh through all of this weed and have to go get weed tomorrow. Or right now, I could just go the fuck to bed.
Sleep is good.
And it's, well, yeah, I also haven't been sleeping well. Dude, I wasn't sleeping through the night last week, bro. It was a nightmare.
Oh, I hate
that. Remember I was waking up 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, like,
yep.
Come out, get some water, like, take a piss. Like, it wasn't, I feel old. Like I'm an old man wandering around.
I sympathize with that wholeheartedly. That moment when you get up for the third time because, do I have to pee? I guess I have to pee. Might as well make use of this wake up. Otherwise, it just feels like it's wasted effort. Like,
well, also, then you're like laying on the bladder, you know what I mean? Why am I so itchy today, bro? I took a shower, like.
It's the dust because I vacuumed the other day.
Yeah, right. Which is great. It feels good.
Just foofed.
Hey.
Yeah, the carpet's not crunchy. I love that.
Shit, we forgot to feed you.
No, it's about time now.
I know. We're still.
Is he yelling at you?
He's just bugging me. We'll feed you after the recording.
I was gonna say it's not a forgot. It's a he's just not fed yet.
Wow, I'm stoned.
Good.
Oh, do you eat while you shit anymore?
I try not to.
This was something that was bothering me the other day because, like, I was eating I had my little White Castles. I've never had White Castle. Apparently, it's bomb. Probably fucks. I want to get the whole like briefcase. You know, it's like 50 White Castles or something.
Here for that.
I'm about that, but like I've only had White Castle in the frozen variety. You throw them in the fridge, they thaw out. You throw them in the microwave. They're usually pretty good. Yeah, it's not equivalent to anything. Neither is Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Why the fuck did they do that? Oh, it's the worst pizza ever.
It's just cardstock.
It's like, yeah, it's cardstock, and it's like greasier than like normal Chuck, which I'm okay with normal Chuck grease. Did you get some pizza the other night when you went?
No, we were there for like 10 seconds.
Oh, good. You didn't get a beer?
No, I wasn't there long enough. I walked in, said hello to God, how old is he now? 4? To a 4-year-old.
Did he
I'm pretty sure
did he address you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it was hilarious, too, because, like, I showed up. He went, "Oh, hey, it's Unky." And he walks over and, "Hi, Unky." And I'm like, "Hey, dude, how are you? You having a good birthday?" He goes, "Yeah, it's a great time." And I went, "Well, you should probably give me a hug because I don't think we can stick around that long." He goes, "Okay." Comes up, gives me a hug. Walks back over to where he's opening his presents. And his mom goes, "Did you see Unky is here? Did you give him a hug?" He goes, "Okay," and walks back over and gives me another hug because he's a smart child and he didn't want to have this argument right now. I'm like, he has learned. He knows. He's gonna be a very effective adult.
Yeah, he'll be fine. But yeah, no, I was eating my little White Castle burgers. You know, I just like fucking juggled. I was naked juggling the fucking thing, and then I left it, opened it up, and then was munching on one while I was pooping, and it was just like, and I was like, I guess I'll just wait. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't understand why I would need to maximize the amount of time that I was spending doing this.
Well, because I feel like when we were kids, we felt efficient. Like, well, there's nothing else I can be doing right now.
Yeah.
You know? And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, efficiency isn't worth this.
Also, my phone exists.
That's true.
My phone, I can, mentally satiate myself by staring into the black mirror.
Do you remember way back when we were kids, when you'd have to like grab a shampoo bottle?
I still do that when I'm in like public or when I'm in like places that I'm like uncomfortable with, and I'm like, oh shit, I left my phone out there, and then I'm like,
I need something. Like I'm gonna start investigating the bathroom or find something to read.
Underage sale prohibited. All right. Well, no, but yeah, I 100%. Yeah, we've all talked about the shampoo bottle, but it's real. All right. Well, same thing with the back of the cereal box, bro.
Well, then you're sitting there wondering what's diphenhydrocoaxulate number 7. Like, what does that do? Is that good for your hair? Is that just filler? What's dioxychlorohydrate B? And why is it in the shampoo but not the conditioner? Like, what does this do for me exactly?
Also, you're reading all of Garnier. You're like, oh, this is poison.
Yeah, it's just poison.
I loved Garnier. I used Garnier Fructis for years. If you're a Garnier girly, we're here for you. It made my hair too oily because I already have naturally oily hair. I use OGX now, or whatever the fuck it's called. It's too fancy and it's expensive as balls.
Yeah, I feel like any kind of good hair soap is going to be just ridiculously expensive for no reason.
But I have been doing I only wash my hair like 2 or 3 times a week. So
there's this YouTuber that I've seen a couple of his things. I thought they were fascinating. He used to be part of the Mormon Church. Did a couple episodes on like what getting out was like, things like that.
Oh, you mean the ostracization and the fucking that shit's
But
fucked.
he was also the one that did the deep dive on the McDonald's ice cream machines.
Oh,
And
that guy.
That guy.
I watched that video with you.
You did. But he also did one about how, like, years ago, he had huge dandruff problems. And he tried all sorts of different things, tried dandruff shampoo, tried tea tree oil, tried, all the herbal remedies and then the not so herbal remedies. And then you talk to the doctor and they give you the hardcore shit that you scrub into your hair and leave for 3 hours. And all of it, like, either made it worse or didn't affect it at all. And then he tried, the one thing that was left to him was he just stopped using soap in his hair. And apparently it worked. He washes his hair, he runs water through it, but the soap was the problem because it builds up. It leaves a residue, and then you leave residue on residue, and that was what was causing the irritation of his scalp.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that bug shit they do?
Bug shit?
Yeah.
Are we talking like scooping bugs out of your hair?
Yeah.
Shit.
The bug scoop. Do you know what this is?
Oh, God. Is it a hair treatment?
Yeah. This is horrific. I'm gonna find here. Keep talking. But
I was gonna say the only things that I'm thinking of are horrific. I'm thinking there's those clips with the huge. It's not even lice. It's like the person who's like completely covered with fucking, just very large like ticks in their hair and just scooping them off. And that sounds horrifying. And looks horrifying. Oh, dear God.
I can't find the fucking good bug hair treatment. Okay, I can't find it, but literally imagine like the size of tiny beetles, like little beetles, and there's like hundreds of them on your hair.
Okay.
And it's a hair treatment, and then they just scoop them out. People say that's lice. No, lice are very small.
Yeah,
you
lice
use
are
a
tiny.
goddamn magnifying glass. And if there was that many lice, the person's dead. Leave them in the river. But no, this is
if I
like
have that many lice, please just shoot me.
these are literally like little nuggy, fucking little popcorn nuggy, fucking like bugs. And
is that a hair treatment?
It's a hair treatment.
Every time I've seen
dude.
this, it's been in a different language, and it looks horrifying.
Hair treatment bugs.
I can't say I'd be surprised because I mean, like,
good.
You go to the pedicure and you can get the tiny skin-eating fish treatment. Like you go to the ER with like a festering wound, and they're gonna put maggots in it to eat the fester.
Yeah, I cannot find this to save my life. They're all
no, because everyone's worried about lice, so you're gonna get lice because Google is just like that now. Because you can't put in good bug hair treatment and then tell Google to disinclude everything that has the word lice in it.
I can't even open my eyes, but we're gonna smoke some hash. Shoot a music video for us today, Cory.
Please look up. It's called the Shoe Body Bop. Shoe Body is one word. I have a number of very weird music videos just for funsies.
Yeah, the one we watched yesterday was fucking nuts.
That guy, I literally found him earlier that day, and that was very worth it.
What did you say?
The Shoe Body Bop. There you go. That's the one. I don't understand what's happening with this, and that's absolutely fine. But it is, in fact, a bop.
I need you to, while we're watching this, I need you to look through either the Kent playlist or something for something nostalgic so we can reminisce on the year prior with years prior song kind of talking and move into our 2025 We're looking good on time. We're gonna watch this and then we'll see where we're at. All right, this is called the Shoe. God damn it, Cory. Okay, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait.
Oh, hello, Hubbo. I do love when I'm on YouTube. I just kind of sometimes the algorithm works for me, you know. And when I find one interesting music video, it just likes to give me a whole lot, just all at once. And other than that, I don't get music videos, like at all. But then it's like, oh, you're in the music mood, eh? Oh, I have interesting things for you.
Bop shoobady doo, bop shoobady doo, bop shoobady doo, bop shoobady doo, bop shoobady doo,
Holy shit! What?
I think it's a baptism, kind of.
Yes.
But maybe it's also a dark ritual.
Oh, his head's too big.
He got too much skull.
Oh, he's gonna get psyched. He's gonna
I like
get
that his
juiced.
buddy's worried.
Bob.
I did him.
Are they gonna go over a cliff? What the? God damn it! What is happening? Why is this occurring? God damn it!
With the water boiling.
Did he beat the devil? No.
Yep. Yep, that's it. That's all you get. Did you want an explanation? I don't think so.
Very few things.
Exactly.
Very few things stun me. I like to think that I'm like when people say things and they're like, "Well, like butt play, stick a finger in my butt, homie, or whatever," and I'm like, "What's up? What's up?" You know what I mean? Like I feel like people be fronting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I feel that.
It takes a lot to genuinely jar me. That was an adventure, to say the least.
For sure.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely. I'm glad to provide.
That felt good. I don't ever want... I want to go through the whole repertoire, but I feel like that will be the one-hit wonder for me. And then I'll be comparing it to everything else.
The funny part, the rest of their channel isn't music videos. It's animated shorts.
So
that's like their one music video.
That's a misnomer. Okay.
It has nothing to do with the rest of their content.
It's beautiful.
Well, the animation style does. That's their
the
thing.
Animation
about
style,
the animation. But it's so good. Hey, bud.
Yeah, I don't know. I was blown away by that. I like that. I think I don't know, it's probably on one of the recorded episodes, but I was at my ex's, baptism. Mm-hmm. And it was on 420 and it was on Easter. So it was a 420 Easter. And, I ate a bunch of edibles before I went to a baptism. And when she got dunked and came up, I just laughed because it was fucking funny.
Yeah, it
And
was
then
very
everyone
funny.
turned at me and was really upset. So, like, I feel like baptisms, like, I would have rather have seen that. That would have been dope.
The priest just comes up and just fucking nuts her in the forehead.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm here for that. Like, that's if I'm gonna get baptized again, that's the way to do it. Okay, walk me down into the river, and then just fucking bean me in the forehead until I
Ooh.
pass out for a minute.
So did you
Oh,
find anything
God.
from the Ken playlist? Anything that's...
Yeah, let's do Henderson. All I Got.
Oh.
I like that one. It's the official video. God, 10 years ago. Fuck you, man.
Yeah, that was new.
Oh God.
Oh, this is a pretty good one.
I like this one. That's nostalgic in a good way.
All right, we're going to turn it down a little bit. We're going to throw the music video up for you guys to watch because it is a one take. It's a wonderful video.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to kind of go over a couple highlights from the year and see if we can't progress forward into this next one. All right, Cory. Top 3 moments of the year last year.
I mean, getting married was a big one. That was very nice. Oh God. Really seeing you get the podcast up and running has been nice as well.
That
feel like
was
that's been
that
a
was
good
a
thing.
lot of last year, wasn't it?
Uh-huh. It was a big feature. You know, third big moment, realizing the suspenders are extremely comfortable. Alright? Maybe that's not important to the world, but that's important to me. That's a personal important moment, Cal.
You're really pulling up with the suspenders now. You're really...
You know, it's a minor world change, but it's a world change, alright? What's your 3, Cal?
I got to get very close with one of my friends who moved away right as she was moving away. We went to go see the trolls of the 6 trolls of like the PNW or whatever. We only found 2 of them, but seeing that and being able to just be in nature and enjoy that. She also took me to these falls. I don't know where they were. I could figure it out, but I was standing in a mountain creek in like ice cold mountain water, just feeling the world around me. Nothing else. Little high, but not like blazed in my mind, man. You know, like I was just enjoying it, feeling, breathing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It felt very good to just be kind of connected to the world for that minute, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
I know just what you mean.
I don't know, just the respect my managers have for me at work has grown. Like, even these people who've only known me for a little bit have seen a lot of growth with me, which is cool. And I feel like this year has been a really good example, you know? I feel proud of my... You know, I feel proud of my not getting a handle on my drinking, but just being better about it. You know? And then with smoking weed and with everything else, quality over quantity, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, I can roll as many blunts of some bunk as I want, but it hurts and it makes me sad. You know?
It's always worth it to go for that good shit.
Anyways, that's a one take. That's a wonderful one take, Henderson. All I got. I think it's just a mixture of like all the things that I am planning to do and like setting up for them, because a lot of things take time. Everything takes time, not just the podcast, but even, you know, getting in the right mindset and you know, putting down things or picking up things you need to do again. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I don't know if I said three things, but I had a pretty decent year last year. It was very sad, very lonely, but I was more at peace with myself. Oh, I found a cool dive down the street. I think I found that like this year. Maybe
You did find that this year, yeah.
So there's a dive down the street from my house. It's wonderful. They serve breakfast till noon, but I always get the crispy chicken wrap, and the fries are crispy on the outside, soft
Which
on
I'm
the
just
inside.
saying, for a dive bar, because it's like very much a dive bar. That's the best crispy chicken wrap I've ever had
Yeah, it's so good.
from anywhere. Like not from just a dive bar, but like it's not the thing that I was expecting to get out of the kitchen at this dive bar. You know?
It's just the fries are hot, fresh, and crispy. The ranch is good, pre-portioned, so I assume that they just dump it from a vat. But whatever ranch they're using, or if they're making fresh in home, it's good shit. Fills you up. You take half. You eat half of it there with your beers, and you take half home and enjoy it later. There's no like burrito breakdown when it comes to the wrap. The structural integrity is there. You start taking bites, you lose the structural integrity. But like the all right, we love you, Habbo. Which means I've been
He's
playing
doing great.
Pool at this bar is free, so I've been playing more pool. I'm just trying to get better at something. You know what I mean? I like the pool. I'm draining some shots now. Turns out when you fucking aim, my God, Hobbs, make a decision. What are you doing? What are you fucking doing?
He's just pressing his butt against my face. That's where we're at.
One of the things I'm going to push into
Cat
the
behavior.
next year is I'm going to start glow stringing again.
Nice.
There was this
That's a
guy
good
that
thing.
I saw on Instagram from glowstring.com. One of the he's either a new head or an old head that started up again, but yeah, he's mean with it. Why are you like this? Hobbs, just get.
He's being such a good boy. Oh, there you go.
God.
Yeah, that's the one. There's the pets on the other hand. Yes, there it is.
Thank God, Hobbs. I'm gonna try to glow string again, and might pick up Firepoi again, but it's so hard to spin. My wicks are old. It's not safe. You know what I mean?
It's not safe with the old wicks, but like, hey, if you start getting into glow stringing again and it's worth it, we can make that work.
No, I've got ultras and shit. I just need to record. Cleaning out the living room is awesome, so I can do a little.
Well, no, what I'm
thing.
telling you is that if you get into it enough and you're thinking that it's going to be worth it to try and get back into practice with everything, then we can make fire work again, too.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
Well, also, I will spin fire on a lake. That
Damn
right there would be a beautiful thing, and
It would.
I think our neighbors would mind their own fucking business.
I think they would, too.
Also, take the police a long time to get a. And if we have a cold bucket to put them out into.
Yeah. Besides the lake. See, that's the nice part about doing Firepoi by a body of water is if you set yourself on fire, you can just dive in. It's fine.
I was spinning Firepoi in a sea cave one time. I know, one of those like, yeah, bro, I was just maxing peas, you know? No, we were in a sea cave.
I was dropping acid with these naked chicks from, I don't know, Baruch or something.
Yeah,
like,
the two black guys from the Beatles, yeah.
Fuck yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what is it? I was freebasing whatever with the, and the black guy from the Beatles or whatever. Stan, it was Stan. Anyways, and I remember I like threw one of the poi into the, just like kind of let go and threw it into the ocean because it just, like slipped out of my hand. And I walked up to where the ocean was, put my hand into the water, and then pulled it out, and it was still on fire. And I'm
Beautiful.
like, I don't understand.
Kerosene, bro. Gotta love that shit.
But yeah, no, that was an experience. But what are you bringing into the new year? What are you? And it's not like I just want to start doing it. I don't think that's like a resolution. New Year's resolution, right?
Right.
I don't think that's a resolution. I just want to start doing glow stringing again. I want to see if old men still got it, you know?
Absolutely. No, I feel that. I want to start pursuing some of my creative outlets again, because it's been a hot second. There's definitely been a lot more escapism than, like, funneling creativity.
Presentism.
Well, right, exactly. As jokey as that might be, that's true, you know? I want to see where I can go with more of my creative exercises. I don't know. I might take up fucking crochet. Like, I'm just saying.
No, get back to your metalwork and...
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, I want to try things out. I want to see what actually sparks the noggin, what tickles the pickle. You know, like...
Make yourself a dong catcher.
A dong catcher?
Yeah, like make yourself like, what's the banana hammock?
Perfect. Absolutely.
Oh, that would just, the hair.
Oh, the chainmail. Oh,
God, that's a bad idea. Don't do that.
You try to take it off and it's just Velcro. Just a rip.
Oh, you can't even do that sexy like.
No.
And then you'd need like industrial clasps. Carabiners to take this thing on, you know?
Oh, Lord. I don't think I'm going to be going for the dong catcher, Cal. I don't know about that. Oh no, but I might I might come up with something. But yeah, I feel like bringing more creative outlets this year is going to be the thing. Octopus?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have been nonstop listening to this album. I just want to hype it, and we'll listen to a little bit as we we'll listen to one like a little bit as we like trail out. What have you been listening to before I hype this? I don't know if you listen to music. I feel like you do, but you don't.
I do listen to music, and I listen quite a bit to music, but the problem is that I'm eclectic and also non-neurotypical. And so I have the comfort things that I listen to. You know, the biggest new thing that I have found recently is Jesus, what's this dude's name? Jesse Wells. He's like, I'd call him a folk singer. It's usually him and a guitar, and he's always got some very topical things to say.
Oh.
Yeah, this dude. Hit it with Walmart. Yeah, Walmart.
All right.
I saw a toddler eat a cigarette on a cart of Keystone beer. I was eyeing art supply. Some dude named Tanner called me queer. I do not want to go to Walmart today. I saw a woman stranded humming to the tune of Delta Dawn on a dead battery scooter with just pajamas on. I do not want to go to Walmart today. To Walmart today, or tomorrow, or the day after that. Don't go misunderstand me for some pinko commie rat. I hold close to belief, rising waters raise the ships, but was burying the living. Good old Sammy's dying. Wish I saw a 104-year-old woman bolted to a registered account and change.
He also has a song it's called Whistle Bowing, that is about all of the really interesting, horrifying ways that all of the Boeing whistleblowers have been dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jesse Wells, check him out.
There's your shout out for today.
You know what? God bless. There's been I say weird because it is weird. A weird rash of like gangster country that's been happening recently. Because, like, hood shit still
accurate.
happens in the country. It's just different kinds of hood shit.
Yeah, it's a different flavor of hood shit.
Drugs are still sold. Guns are still sold. Like, illegal things happen everywhere.
Yeah.
That no one is exempt from it. But, you know, hearing a country gangster rapper is always one of those things that I've been seeing more. And I'm like, oh, all right. You know what I mean? So this is kind of the same thing that duality of man. No, what phrase am I looking for? Like
juxtaposition?
Yeah,
like,
juxtaposition, I guess, would be the correct word. The mix.
The mix, yeah. The
mix.
mashup. The
mashup, yeah, I guess, but I feel like mashup is reductive for what this man's making.
That is 100%.
He's
true.
making art. All right, he's making fucking art.
I just appreciate the hell out of this. Like, it's exactly what folk songs used to be about. It's the same shit.
The world?
Yeah, the world and the problems in it. And it's the same flavor, it's the same feeling, but now it's about Walmart. And it's still just as accurate as it ever was.
This is the graffiti on the walls of Roman cities.
That is accurate. Yeah. Very much so.
But this is Octopus by Sam LaChow and Ryan Campbell. Sam LaChow is a rap artist from Seattle. Very good story. If you listen to his discography, it only takes about, I think, 6 hours. Take about 6 hours. A lot of good music, a lot of good stuff. And then Ryan Campbell is his business partner. And this story is kind of Ryan Campbell's story, I believe. Very much something that he cultivated. He's a very good rapper. I've seen him on a lot of the songs, and I really enjoyed the songs that he was on. So when Octopus came out as like a sneaky album, this came out a couple weeks ago, literally like, a month ago. It came out a month ago, right after he finished his tour. Mm-hmm. He dropped Octopus, and I have been obsessed with it. I've been listening to it. It's 22 minutes long. The songs are short, it's concise, and it tells a great story.
Oh, he's a year older than I am.
Oh, Ryan Campbell?
Probably Sam LaChow. It says EST 1990.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what it says on the picture there,
Is
Cal.
that a 4? It looks like a 4.
4990?
I don't know. Shut up.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of what song I really want to... I like Canali Suits, and we'll bang it out on that. All right, Cory. It's that time of the day. I'm so stoned. We're going to say goodbye.
Yeah.
And we're going to kind of let this roll in.
I never like to
This is Sam. It's not Ryan.
Never leave my wounds open or let my guard
Regardless, check it out. Great album.
Absolutely. We love Sam LaChow.
I pissed away all my money. I pushed away anybody who ever loved me. I'm popping Prozac.
Bye.
Public.
Bye.
With a giant pit in my stomach.
Say bye, Hubbo. Bye.
Very